Good morning, Eagle Nation. I'm Landon Bates. Today is Monday, September 15th, and this is Eagle Nation News. First up, we have coverage of the volleyball victory against McKinney. Next, we take a look at the devastating football loss from Highland Park. Finally, we have our student spotlight set on Eagle Talonette Captain Lauren Maloy. Eagle Nation News starts right now.
Good morning, Eagle Nation. I'm Kristen Neal, and here are a few quick announcements for today. UNT G4 students will be here every Monday from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in the counseling office to assist students with anything pertaining to college admissions. If you would like to meet with them, please schedule an appointment with Ms. Benavides in the Counseling Center.
Gaming Club will have their first meeting this Wednesday from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. in the library. Stop by the library and speak with Ms. O'Neill if you have any questions. Facing your district rival of the first game of district isn't easy, but our Lady Eagle volleyball team showed us McKinney was no match for them.
Last Friday night, our Lady Eagles traveled to McKinney to conquer the Lions. District rival McKinney came out strong, battling with our very own state runner-ups in the first set. McKinney would take set one, barely winning 23-25, but our girls would strike back, leaving no hope for the Lions. Kill after kill, the Lady Eagles would win set 2, 25-22. The girls' serves were a key aspect in defeating McKinney. These two talented teams rallied back and forth, but our Lady Eagles stuck to their original game plan and never let up, taking set number 3, 25-19. The girls knew the only way they could pull out the win against McKinney would be to have a strong defense, so Kayla Watkins and Addie Miller made sure that was exactly what happened. Watkins with 31 digs, and Addie Miller with some impressive digs herself had the Eagles' defense dominating. There was no doubt our offense was on Friday night. Abby Jamison had 17 kills, Abby Gargis and Candace Freeman with 10 kills, and Ashton Ritchie with her famous slide and hit had 12 of her own kills. The girls would win the match, taking set number 4, 25-17. They are now 1-0 in district.
This win was without a doubt a team effort and definitely made a statement to the other teams as our Prosper Volleyball girls entered 5A. Now let's kick it to Taylor with more sports.
Highland Park has not lost a home game in 15 years, and our Eagle boys tried their best to break that streak. Let's check out more on last Friday night's game.
The Eagles came into Highlander Stadium looking to bounce back from last week's disappointing loss, but came up short once again. The Scots set the tone of the game right out of the gates, scoring on their opening drive, with quarterback Brooks Bergen completing his first 5 passes and striking with his first of 4 touchdowns. The Eagles looked to do the same, but couldn't quite get anything going due to penalties and miscues, which turned out to be the story of the game. The Scots kept driving on the Eagles' defense, but couldn't get anything going on the ground in the middle, so they took to the air, where the Scots quarterback did most of the damage, throwing for 327 yards and completing 19 of 29 passes in the first half alone. And the Eagles just couldn't answer. After a pick six and a safety on a bad snap, the game was all wrapped up with a final score of 54-0. The Eagles head into Highlander Stadium looking to break the 80-game win streak that has been standing here since 1998, but they leave with the said record still intact. Despite some injuries, the Eagles head into a bye week, which gives them a chance to recover and head into district with a full head of steam. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Austin Garcia.
Hopefully having a week off can give the boys the time they need to prepare for the district season. On another note, the Eagles cross-country teams were in action this week at the Gerald Ritchie Invite hosted by UT Arlington. Allie Taylor was the top varsity girls finisher, earning a trophy in the process, and Justin McCoy led the guys. Breakthrough Performance of the Week was turned in by sophomore Leroy McGee, whose performance earned him a trophy and varsity spot for the next meet. The Eagles are back in action this week at the Marcus II Invitational at Westlake Park. We will be right back after this commercial break.
students may down-level to a core subject September 12th. The online form will be available on the PHS website under the Guidance and Counseling tab. This will last until September 18th.
Now we take you to Kayla Barnick, who is here with this week's Student Spotlight, Lauren Maloy.
She has so much going on in her life, from being the captain of the Talonettes to doing all AP classes. Here with us is Lauren Maloy. Thank you for being on the show with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so how do you do it? How do you balance everything out with like your time and your energy and whatnot?
I just have a planner and I just schedule everything out like pretty much hour by hour when I have to do, schoolwork, Talonettes, and, going to church or whatever.
Yeah. Now, out of those three, which is your favorite? Like, what's most fun to do?
I have the most fun with Talonettes, but it's fun to go to church and I guess do schoolwork, but I love going to Talonettes and being with my best friends.
Yeah. Now, I heard there was a new director at Talonette. I mean, how is she? Is she awesome?
Oh, I love Miss Roan. She's incredible. She has so much dance background that she's helping all of the girls become better dancers, and we're learning all this terminology that's helping us out a lot, and we're working really hard.
That's awesome. Now, I mean, you're captain of Talonette. How did that happen? How did you make that happen?
Well, all the officer candidates, we went in for the tryout and we have to choreograph a 1-minute routine, and then we have to teach that routine to someone to see how we work and how we teach to others, and then we have an interview with the judges.
Yeah. What are the responsibilities of being team captain?
Pretty much just making sure the team is in line, answering their questions, sometimes even cleaning the routines to make sure they're perfect and that we all look the same.
Yeah. How long do you guys spend practicing on your dances?
Mostly about 2 hours. It just kind of depends, how we do the day before and how the routines are looking to how long we need to be there.
Do you practice outside of school as well?
Yes, most definitely. We have to practice every day, including the weekends, making sure we're stretching and going over the routines, before we go to bed, make sure we go over it so we can memorize it and all that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys do an amazing job. I remember last year seeing you at a pep rally, and I was like, dang, they're really rocking it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, after doing all this AP classes and your dancing, what do you do to unwind?
I usually like to go on social media, just kind of chill out, watch YouTube videos, maybe just read, just relax, sleep, that kind of stuff.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, what is your favorite dance to do? I mean, there's different types of dances, right?
I really like jazz. I had so much fun. Like last week when we did the jazz, that was so much fun, and it was really challenging because we did a lot more technique-wise. Yeah. So I have so much fun doing jazz, and you can always do cute facials and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you guys compete?
Yes, we compete February, early March. So.
Yeah, and do you compete in state, or how does that work? If you make it to state?
There is nationals, which would be awesome to get into, but I think that's more solos, a couple ensembles, but we do compete around Frisco, McKinney area.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, so it just goes straight to nationals after how does that work?
I believe so. I'm not sure yet, but that'd be great to go to nationals.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Thank you for being on the show with us.
Thank you for
I
having
really
me.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Anyone interested in trying out for the Prosper High School cheer competition team can receive information from Coach Brantley or Coach Allen. Tryouts are this Saturday at 10 a.m. here at PHS.
Orchestra Club will meet on Mondays in the choir room from 3:40 to 4:30 p.m. The first meeting is today in the choir room. Please bring your instrument and any piece of orchestral music that you might perform. If you have any questions, please contact Megan Long or Mr. Hinton located in the choir room. That's all we have for you today. Now we leave you with the Daily Verve. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Jared Rickman.
And I'm Kristen Neal. Live long and prosper.